Well, you guys, look what showed up. It's here. See if I can get his attention. Yeah. Okay. See if I can zoom in for. Okay, that's as far as it'll go, but you can kind of see it off there to the right. And it's all packaged up. So I'm trying to keep it on this side because there's another motorcycle on the left side. And I kind of don't want to get in. But they're unstrapping it. Turn the light on. There we go. And here it comes. That paint job looks awesome.
This one's sharp looking.
Huh?
So this one's pretty sharp looking.
Oh yeah. That's when the new color chart came out for them.
The first ones I hauled didn't have a parking brake either. This one's got a parking brake.
Yeah, that one I got the option for to use the parking brake with. Which I think is going to be handy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because these things are so light. When the wind, if it's windy,
Yep.
the wind will just blow it down the street.
Hey. This is Mom. She bought it for me.
I was going to say, I'll be unblocking the driveway in just a few minutes. I thought you were the neighbor.
Yeah, we're actually right here, though.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm Mom. I bought it.
Well, that's a pretty cool buy.
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, Will wants to come.
Okay.
All right, I just gotta go
Here
grab.
he is.
I just gotta go grab my clipboard.
Okay. Dude.
Look at there, Will.
This is cool. Check that out. Look at that, I got my heater in there. Hey guys, I finally got my PEBL, and as you can tell, it's jet black, which is pretty rad. Gets a lot of attention. So far it's doing pretty good. There were a couple of problems with it when I first got it. The brake sensors wouldn't work, so I had to disconnect the brake sensor cable, which is located down here in the right panel. I know there's been some people who've had that issue, and there's a couple of wires in there that are tied in together. There's like a blue wire and a red wire, and you find those, unplug them, and your throttle will work. The only thing though is, along with the brake sensors, the brake lights won't work, because those are tied in with the brake sensors. But anyway, other than that, I haven't had any problems, though they did forget to ship my charging adapter, which I've got a cycle analyst hooked up front, and I'll show that here in a few minutes what I've got on the inside going on. And I've got a plug up here where I plug the batteries in outside. You guys seen the unloading video of it, and it was way too cold that day to set anything up, so I just took the batteries inside and let them warm up, and then as soon as it got warm out, I brought them out here and then charged the batteries with the plug for the cycle analyst, and so far that's been working out pretty good. I was able to get a full charge, and it read I think it was like 54 volts on the voltmeter, something like that, which I can't remember exactly what the full readout is. But yeah, so far so good. I've had it out 3 times. And another thing, as you can see, it's got a little dirt on it right here and that. And this zipper is now getting to the point where it's starting to stick, like right down in here. And I just cleaned it out tonight, got home from a Super Bowl party, which I wasn't too thrilled with the results of. But anyway, point is, this was starting to stick. I did lube it up a little bit and sprayed out with the air compressor hose, and that did help a little bit. So, yeah, so far it's been good. I did have one incident tonight on the way home. There was a guy pulling out of a gas station parking lot who yelled at me, thought I should be on the road, and I told him I'm a bike, this is a designated bike path, and he wouldn't have anything else of it, and I just sat there and we went each other's way, and but anyway, alright, you guys, here's the inside of it. I've got my cycle analyst, and it's all hooked up and ready to go. Show it to you right here. Yeah, it's giving me pretty accurate readouts of the motor. Though, I do want to tell you guys, though, that when you start it, it does go over that 750 mark. It hits like 1,000 or 1,100 watts when you start out, but as you get going, it'll drop down to like 450, 168, depending on how much the motor is cranking, but it's still putting out the same amount of power as it's going. And the other thing is too, here's the on-road off switch right here, and I tested it out on a back road, and it works really well for going up hills, and I haven't had any issues with it. Probably the fastest I've gotten this thing to go, motor alone, was probably 13, 14 miles an hour. But with this switch, going uphill, I think I got it up to like 21 miles an hour on the back road. So, and of course there was nobody out on it, and it was just a dead end, so out in the country somewhere, and I just tried it anyway. But normally out in public, you're not supposed to use that switch anyway. It's only supposed to use on like private property, and if you're going up really steep hills that you can't handle. But yeah, the speeds are good. It's putting out about the same as my X3 trike. The other thing is, I got my cell phone holder mounted right there, and I'll get you in here so you can see that voltmeter there. There you can see that voltmeter. It's reading out 51.8, and on here, yeah, the voltmeter over there is reading 51.8, and on here, the voltmeter is reading 51.8. Sorry, I had to chop out some stuff there. But yeah, it's reading out the same. I've got the cycle analyst plugs all back here, and I've got them all neatly wrapped up. The only thing is, though, I have to unplug the battery side, otherwise the cycle analyst is going to run off the battery. Though it doesn't really drain it all that much, I still want to unplug it, just because if it does, well, yeah, if it does accidentally drain, or if I leave it out for a long period of time, it could drain the battery. I know they're 100 amp hour batteries, but it's going to take a long time to drain. But I still unplug them anyway, and take my key out with me. So, there's that. And I'm going to show you my back end, which I got gunk all over the back of my, actually I think that's just moisture. Yep. Yeah, that's just moisture all over the back. And the lights, they're pretty insane. You can see the side markers. Of course, like I was saying earlier, the taillights aren't working because of the brake sensors up front. So here's the back end of it, and there's my interior lighting. I'll turn that off so you can see that. Oh, and there's my bike lock right there too. I did need to order a longer the bike cable because that one's way too short for locking it up anywhere. It doesn't even get to the post where I need to lock it, so I had to order another one. That cable is going to go on my X3. But yeah, here's the sides of it, and as you can tell, a lot of moisture on the inside, just because it's been the snow's been melting and it's been foggy. It was really foggy on the way home, and the lights up here did a really good job. So yeah, you can kind of see the fog in the headlights right there. And Weather Service is putting out fog advisories. So anyway, there's gonna be more videos coming out. And so far I'm really enjoying the PEBL and what I'm using it for. So yeah, it was colder the first day I took it out. I think it was like 12 degrees, which wasn't too bad. I was getting a little chilly in the cab, and I did turn the heater on, which helped out a little bit, but it wears the battery down fast. So if your charge is low, you know, use the heater sparingly. But yeah, in 12 degrees, you will get cold. But I rode it like in 25, 26 degree weather, and you know, like Eric said on another channel, you know, it's not too bad actually. Which today it was 40 some degrees going on the way home, and I left the windows wide open, and it was actually a pretty nice ride going home, except for that one little incident. Anyway, again, there's gonna be more videos coming. So hit that subscribe button. Also check out the other flight sim videos, my music videos. I'm gonna have some more of those coming too. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.